Pauline Mapure is my name, and you're watching the News Bulletin. Stories making the headlines. High Court reverses payment of vehicle plates in US dollar. Return of terror, National Youth Service or responsible patriotic youths. High Court reinstates BT back to Parliament. MDC Alliance blasts continuous increase in fuel prices. Zimbabwe pupils now attending classes twice a week. And Zim clocks 40th Forex auction. Now the stories in detail. High Court reverses payment of vehicle plates in US dollar. The High Court has cancelled SI 161 of 2020, which made motorists pay vehicle licenses in US dollar, subsequently enforcing the transport body to refund motorists. Judge Justice Chinamora nullified the law, stating that the Minister of Transport has no authority to price vehicle plates in US dollar. Tendai BT posted the High Court ruling on microblogging site Twitter pursuant to an application we filed in October 2020. The High Court today set aside SI 161 of 2020, which obliged payment of vehicle plates in US dollar. Justice Chinamora ruled that the Minister of Transport and Infrastructural Development has no power of levying charges in US dollar. Government must now refund motorists, he said. Return of terror, National Youth Service or responsible patriotic youths. Government has announced the reintroduction of National Youth Service NYS program after its suspension in 2018. Addressing during a weekly cabinet press briefing, Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Services Minister Monica Muchangwa said the NYS initiative was important in nurturing young people into becoming responsible and resilient citizens. However,
the National Youth Service Training Program, Cabinet considered and approved the re-establishment of the National Youth Service Training Program. This proposal was presented by the Minister of Youth, Sports, Arts and Recreation, Honorable Kesty Coventry. The proposals came as a result of consultations between the Ministries of Youth, Sports, Arts and Recreation and Ministry of Defense and War Veterans Affairs. Cabinet noted that National Youth Service is a very important youth development program which is crucial in nurturing young people in becoming responsible and resilient citizens with a clear sense of national identity and respect for national values. The program is a key strategy for youth empowerment in national, regional, continental and international development aid frameworks to which Zimbabwe is a member.
However, even though the program claimed to equip youths who comprise persons between the ages of 18 and 35 years with patriotism, transforming and empowering them for national building through life skills training, leadership development, the National Youth Service has been widely condemned for gross human rights violations on behalf of ZANU-PF party. It was known for committing gross human rights violations during the years of the late Robert Mugabe's reign, when it was introduced by the late former Youth Development, Gender and Employment Creation Minister Bodagezi. High Court reinstates BT back to Parliament. MDC Alliance Vice President Tendai BT has reinstated back to Parliament as representative of his Harare East constituency. High Court Judge Justice Amy Tanga ruled that the man who recalled him, Benjamin Rukanda, was not the People's Democratic Party PDP secretary. The High Court ruled that the recall of MDC Alliance Vice President Tendai Biti and 5 other lawmakers was illegal. BT William Madzimure of Kambuzuma, Settlement Chikwinya of Mbizo, Kukaka Ivumile Pulu of Nkulumane, Sichelesile Mahlangu of Pumula, and Regai Tsunga of Mutasa South were recalled from parliament by a PDP faction on 17 March this year. MDC alliance blasts continuous increase in fuel prices. MDC alliance has hit out the continuous increase in fuel price for the third time in a year, which has been hurting the poor and a country hit hard by an economic crisis for years. The maximum pump price for a liter of diesel is now 111.77 RTGs from 110.41 RTGs, but the price in US dollar remains unchanged at $1.32, while price of petrol per liter is now 112.96 RTG from 109.17 RTGs, and in US dollar it's $1.34 from $1.30. Justifying the increase, Zera has been citing an increase in oil prices. In a statement on Wednesday, MDC Alliance Secretary for Energy and Power Development, Yasmin Tofa, blasted the increase of fuel prices in an inflationary environment which has been hitting hard on the poor citizens. There can be no doubt that the unending increased fuel prices are hurting the poor, as they have a multiplier effect on the cost model of our economy, and this has an inflation impact. Zimbabwe pupils now attending classes twice a week. Parents have raised concerns over the latest structuring of class attendance, forcing pupils to attend lessons only twice a week, as teachers at government schools continue to cry over incapacitation. The move has forced all government schools to shortchange the scholars who will not be able to finish their syllabus on time. Finally, Zimbabwe clocks 40th Forex auction. The Zimbabwe dollar eased at 8.5 Zimbabwean cents at the country's 40th Forex auction since inception mid-last year to 84.4827 on the weighted average, with once again all valid bids being in the $82 to $87 range and all being allotted. The latest auction, run by the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, has the exchange rate moving in a very narrow range since mid-August last year, although on average the local currency has been easing marginally each week by around a total of 3% since that stability was achieved, basically reflecting the small gap in monthly inflation rates between the United States of America and Zimbabwe. That's all we had for you. Remember to like our Facebook page, techmag.tv, subscribe to our YouTube channel, TechMag TV, and follow us on Twitter at TechMagTV.